I'm here now with Labour MP Kerry McCarthy, and this morning we're going to be talking about global food security, the environmental concerns surrounding food production.
Well, I think people just need to be very much aware of the impact of the Western diet on the environment as well. I mean, some people will become vegans because of health reasons, some because of concerns about animal welfare. But I think increasingly people are beginning to look at the impact of industrialised farming and the fact that we just cannot sustain a Western-style diet. The world's population is predicted to grow from 6.7 billion at the moment to 9 billion by 2050. And even if we don't have those levels of population growth, even if we stick to current levels, it's estimated that if everyone adopted a Western-style diet, we'd need 3 planets the size of Earth in order to sustain ourselves. A vegan diet is very sustainable because on average it requires a third of the water and a third of the land to produce a vegan-based diet than it would to produce an animal-based diet. And that's because farmed animals eat much more protein than they produce. Most of the protein that they consume is used to actually to live, to keep themselves warm, to repair injuries, rather than to actually what you could describe as grow milk, eggs or meat. More water and land is therefore needed to produce cattle feed, for example, which leads to deforestation, scarcity of water supplies, soil erosion, and the pesticides have a damaging effect on the environment as well. So we need to explore ways that are less harmful and wasteful and have less impact on our environment and on our natural resources. Some people ask me, well, what would happen to farmers' livelihoods if we all moved to a plant-based diet rather than animal-based? But obviously if people did do that, they would still be consuming crops that are actually grown by farmers. So there'd be a role for farmers to play to move towards a more sustainable way of farming.